Psychology's most famous figure is also one of the most influential and controversial thinkers of the 20th century. Sigmund Freud's work and theories helped shape our views of childhood, personality, memory, sexuality, and therapy. Other major thinkers have contributed work that grew out of Freud's legacy, while others developed new theories out of the opposition of his ideas. Before beginning with the work, life, and theories about Sigmund Freud, do subscribe to my channel, and if you already subscribed, thank you for it, and also like, comment and share if you like this content. We are also going to talk in detail about Freud's famous trio, id, ego and superego. Keep watching until the end.
Myself, Sigmund Freud. So not going into my personal history, let's talk about my contribution. My theories were enormously influential, but subject to considerable criticism, both now and during my own life. However, my ideas have become interwoven into the fabric of our culture, with terms such as Freudian sleep repression and denial appearing regularly in everyday language. One of my most enduring ideas is the concept of unconscious mind, which is the reservoir of the thoughts, memories, and emotions that lie outside the awareness of the conscious mind. I also propose that personality was made up of three key elements: the id, the ego, and the superego. Some other important theories include my concepts of life and death instincts, the theories of psychosexual development, and the mechanism of defense. It was 1923 when I published The Ego and the Id, which suggests a new structural model of the mind divided into the id, the ego, and the superego. Let me help you with an example. The job of the ego is to balance the aggressive or pleasure-seeking drives of the id with the moral control of the superego. Let's look at one more very common example of this theory. A child in the preschool stage sees a toy in the shop and badly wants it, which is id. But the superego says, no, you can't have it as you already bought one in the past couple days. So ego says, why not wait a few days more and then asks the father for it? This is how 3 works. The id is the primitive instinct concerned with the instant gratification. The superego is concerned with social rules, morality, while ego is the rational, pragmatic part of our personality. I have also compared the 3 with an iceberg, as you can see in the picture. The part above the sea level is considered to be the conscious part, while below the sea level is the unconscious part. There are 23 books of mine published between 1891 to 1967, not including the dozens of notes, case histories and papers on sexuality in it. Some of the great books are The Interpretation of Dreams, The Psychopathology of Everyday Life, Totem and Taboo Civilization and its Discontents, and The Future is an Illusion. Many critics point out that my theories are not supported by any empirical data. As researchers began to take a more scientific look at my ideas, they found that several were unable to be supported for a theory to be scientifically valid. It must be possible to disprove it with the experimental evidence, and sadly, many of my notions are not falsifiable. Feminist and modern critics have been particularly critical of many of my theories, pointing out that the assumptions and the approaches of the psychoanalytical theory are profoundly patriarchal, anti-feminist, and misogynistic. Karen Horney, a psychologist who was my follower back then, saw the mainstream approach as having a foundation of masculine narcissism. Feminist Betty Friedan referred to the concept of penis envy as a purely social bias typical of the Victorian era, and showed how the concept played a key role in discrediting alternative notions of femininity in the early to the mid-20th century. That's all from my side for now. Thank you.
So that is all now, folks. Thank you for watching until the end. Spread love and have a great day. Thank you.